There's bears in these parts. Hey folks, it's me Leroy, back here with another adventure. Today we're going to be in the Rocky Mountains. And what I got to do is I'm getting dropped off here just in a second. And I got to find my way back to civilization.
Once I had a girl on Rocky Top, half bear, the other half cat. Wild as a mink, but sweet as soda pop.
Alright folks, I've been out here in the Rockies for about 3 or 4 hours trying to get back to civilization, making some pretty good headway. You always got to remember when you're up here in the Rockies, there's a lot of bears. I mean a lot. There's at least 5 million bears in the Rocky Mountains alone. Maybe even 5 billion. Every year, about 500,000 people are killed here in the Rockies alone from bear attacks. And that's grizzlies, black bears, brown bears, polar bears, all kinds of bears up here in the Rocky Mountains you got to be looking out for. But Leroy's going to give you a couple tips on keeping the bears away. Tip number 1, you get you a big old piece of moss. You put that right there on the bill of your cap, them bears will leave you alone. I guarantee it. Tip number 2, that bear's ever chasing you, you run in a zigzag pattern. Tip number 3, stop, drop, and roll. You can also take pine needles, rub them all over you. You got to cover up that scent. Them bears won't smell you because you'll smell just like a pine tree. Back in about 1972, Hank Williams Jr. and his nephew was up here camping. His nephew had wandered off from the campsite looking for some nuts and some berries, when all of a sudden from out of the thicket come a big old grizzly bear. That grizzly bear roared up at him and started chasing him. But he used Leroy's tips. He ran in a zigzag pattern. Then he jumped on the ground, stopped, dropped, and rolled. That grizzly bear left him alone. So you be sure to use these tips if you're ever in the Rocky Mountains. Because Leroy's tips against grizzly bears, black bears, brown bears, polar bears, they can save your life. One of the most important things you got to do when you're out here is find you some shelter, preferably close to a water source so you can keep getting some water and stay hydrated. Like I was saying, you also want to lay you something. That's a blasted eagle. There ain't nothing in this world I hate more than eagles. I hate eagles. An eagle killed my brother. They just won't shut up. I got him. I've been out here for about 12 hours now. No sign of civilization. And I'm getting hungry. I need to find me something to eat. Yep, we're on the trail. Broken little trees like this and limbs lets us know there's deer around. And I think we're on a deer trail right now. It's really wide, all the brush is down, because usually deer travel in packs of 50 to 75. So you can see it's really laid down because they run about 30 wide, 5 deep. It's a crazy creature. Boys and girls, we have hit the jackpot. This right here is deer poop. If I had to guess, this deer's moving southeast. He's been eating a lot of corn, a lot of berries, a little bit of field grass. We're gonna catch this deer. We'll save this for later. Alright folks, still looking for that deer. What you gotta do is get you 2 sticks like this. Make yourself look like the deer. Once he sees that, he's gonna come running. You gotta let out a couple hollers. Folks, I've been tracking this deer for 7 hours now. It's starting to get dark. I'm having my doubts I'm gonna find him, and I'm getting mighty hungry. But I got this suspicion that somebody's been following me. Ah! Get away from me! Get away from me! Ah! No! No!
Rocky Top, you'll always be home, sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Folks, I've done been in them Rocky Mountains for 3 days. A day and a half I've been knocked out. Some deer attacked me. But I found civilization. I've survived, and now I'm just waiting on my buddy to pick me up here. He should be coming through pretty soon. Here he comes. I'll see you guys next time.